up guys, TheMerryGamer here and welcome back to Planetbase. So as in last episode, I promised that I was going to do some edits to the base and get everything sorted and get the power situation sorted, and I kind of really future-proofed this base now to the point where I'm really happy. Ooh, there goes the parcel ship. I'm really happy with the setup, and I've actually made a whole bunch of space by doing this. I kind of scoured the land and made plans of it. You can kind of already see what I've done over here in the corner. I've actually placed down a total of 10 mines now, so we've got 10 mining areas. That's going to keep us up and running, so it's perfect, and that's kind of our mining district done. I'm trying to put everything almost in districts now and organizing it, and that's something that we're going to try and start planning to do today. But when I turn this camera, you can see the solar panels are all gone, but the storage containers, these are the large ones, they're here, and the solar panels are actually down here now, out of the way, and this is actually right in the corner of the map. I can't go any further along this edge, so I can't actually fit any more solar panels in here, but these are actually the massive solar panels. I bought the tech to build the massive solar panels as well. It came across whilst I was kind of changing all this, and I was like, okay, well then I'll skip this out and build this. And what it's done is that it's opened up all this area for us to build in, which is fantastic. It's actually massive, a massive new area to build. I've had to restructure this quite a lot of times because it took ages to get this right. I've got two entrances going at the moment because this is kind of what's connecting this to the area. Ooh, there goes an asteroid. But as well as that, I actually just bought the water tech. I'll show you a few of the techs that we got now. So we've actually got the super extractor, so we can actually get to getting rid of these and putting in the super one. I also bought the Goliath turbine as well, so that's the large wind turbines. We still need to get the driller and the constructor robot, as well as the GM tomato and onion, and then the massive storage, and then we've got all the techs. We still haven't been able to get ourselves up to 100. We're very close. We're sitting at 85. That's acquired 10 techs. Then we need to build our robots, which I must be really close to because we've built quite a few. Build the monolith, and then reach population 300, which will take some time, but I'm getting ready to do this. So what I'm doing, as well as that, is I actually placed this in here, which is the massive biodome, and we're going to fit another one down here eventually. And what I want is, I want this area to kind of be focused on plants and laboratories and that sort of stuff, and you know, our leisure. Oh, one of them was hit. Oh well, that's okay. Someone will go repair that. I think he was probably on his way to go do something else, but he's going to go repair. Someone will go repair that later. But yeah, so what I'm going to do is I want to separate this. This is what I want to do. So these areas here, these are construction, you know, these are factories. I want them over here near the mine, and same as this. I want this over here, and I want its own storage center. I want all that sort of stuff out this way, and I want to get, before I can kind of really do that though, I need a design down here so I can connect all this in, so then I don't disconnect the whole system and all that sort of stuff. And I need the massive storage container because I want one of them here, and then all of them kind of just running off that, and they'll be all connected out this way. And then we kind of will just have some sort of way of keeping everything segregated, because then what happens is that if we get rid of this, I can put 2 laboratories into here, and then all the storage in here kind of turns into food and that sort of stuff. We're getting more colony people coming in, which is good. How many is here? 2 more. I'm getting workers at the moment, actually, because I'm now up to 29. I've had a few accidents on the way, a few intruders, few catastrophes. I had one catastrophe where an asteroid hit here, and there was like 7 people sleeping, so we kind of lost 7 people. But I actually haven't showed you our like stats and that we got. So food is kind of diminishing a tiny bit. That's why, ooh, that was a bit worrying. That's why I kind of want to get some like more vicro meat places in here. But then as well as that, because then the vegetables, they'll grow more in here and here. But as you can see, metal is up to 87 free, and plastic is now up to 101 free. I've been running the game so much now that it took so long to get this actually sorted that the game just ended up getting me a lot of materials, which is perfect. So what I want to do is kind of sort this out here, and it's not going to be easy. So because these are both T sections, I need to kind of eliminate this and reconnect here, so then I can kind of build an oxygen generator here, I think, and then go out this way. So another trading ship just came in, thank good. What are you trading? So you've got these guys. I don't really need to buy any of this stuff. What I have been doing though is I've been buying money, because that's been helping me pay for the other stuff, and I'll be just selling this sort of stuff. I need 138, so you can just take that, trade. So yeah, I've been just slowly selling that sort of stuff off because it just makes it a lot more easier. And I'm happy with the mining district. I kind of connected it all up with these like platforms and everything. They do take a bit of energy, but I'm not too worried about that because it kind of just made the base look a bit more neater. So yeah, I don't know how I'm gonna do all this yet. But yeah, this is, I kind of probably want the airlock where this guy is right here, and then these connect into the airlock, and then you have your building stuff over here. This gets rid of, and we have it all kind of just lingering down into here. So that's kind of what I want to build towards, but it's going to take us a while to do this. But okay, so that's done now. Let's drop this, because now I can recycle this connection and I can work towards this. So I want to get a few more dorms and that going this way. So, and I had to disable this. This was using up a lot of food, the bar, which was annoying. I think it might be a little bit of a bug, because it seemed like a lot of them would not spend the put the food towards, like the vegetables at least. They wouldn't put the vegetables towards food. They would put the vegetables towards drinking, and then only use the vicro meat or a little bit of the vegetables towards eating. But they didn't do much, so that kind of made a few issues. So by doing that here, we can have like a few more eating areas and that sort of stuff. Like I can put another canteen here, or even like another one of these ones where it actually has the food there as well. So then we kind of turn this into food. I want to get another oxygen generator, and he needs to go right here. So then he's going to connect right off you, and then I can connect right off that. So we've got a sandstorm coming in. But then what else can we put in these areas? So, because just want them mixed up a bit really. So we could have another storage linking in right here, which would work. But it probably would be better if I had that as the canteen. So let's actually get canteen. And let's do the large canteen here, and then this can connect into here and here, and because then this will eventually connect into the factories and all that stuff out this way. But then at least this entrance, this airlock here, can get relocated over here, which makes more sense. We might have another airlock that goes here as well, so they have like there's two ones, so then they can get exit out this way. And we'll have probably a few airlocks along here, so they have easy access down here and that. But yeah, so that's kind of like the plan. We're just going to slowly push the base this way now. I wanted to push the base out this way, but then what I've decided is that originally I was going to put all the dorms and sleeping areas up here, but I'm actually going to turn this into the food, and we're going to just push all the food production that way, and push all the manufacturing this way, and pretty much push all the leisure and sleeping areas this way. So eventually this dorm and this dorm and the sick bays will be just spread around, I guess. So then eventually these three will go, and they'll get replaced with probably more of this sort of stuff. They will get pushed down this way, which is what I want. The bar, that's probably going to be the only bar of the place. So I might eventually relocate it somewhere down here, so then it doesn't always take the food, I guess, because it seemed like they're putting the food in there a lot. Let's hit this into fast forward. And then yeah, and then this area will be full of oxygen generators, because they're really good connectors for this base. It'll allow us to connect a lot of things off. But the problem is that since I've deleted that entrance now, they're going to have this issue where a lot of them keep cramming in here. So I might eventually chuck this airlock over here, or maybe, I don't know, or I might be able to connect this up properly. It'll take us a while. What are you? Is that more colony? Let's have a look. So we're now sitting at 30 workers, so that's good. So I'm going to up it. I need biologists now, because I need more food production going, so we're going to chuck that up. He was a trader, that didn't really bother me. What else have we got going here? So yeah, it's really important to try and get all this structured properly. now, and it's going to take some time to do this. But at least now we're producing a lot of oxygen as well. So we could do multiple oxygen generators together, I guess. It doesn't really matter. I'm not going to fill this canteen just because eventually this is going to change and we'll be filling these areas. This could actually connect to here. And then we could actually redesign this, but then I need to get this over here. So that's not really ideal at the moment. So what you would want to do is actually get probably a storage right here. And this is the hard part, is mapping this out and trying to get this all connected. So it's going to take us a while to get all this done. So if I get a leisure dome, maybe I'll get like a leisure dome put right here or so. And then eventually what I want is I want to have a line of oxygen generators and just bedrooms and that going off it this way sort of thing. So this is going to be a leisure dome, and we can connect the leisure dome in over here. And what I need to do is I need to leave room here, because instead of building more of these over here, what I'm going to do is I'm going to leave it so I can put in more power generators along here. I don't think I can fit them all in a perfect line again, but it just gives me enough room to put them there at least. And yeah, so this is what I've been really working on off camera a lot, is just trying to structure this perfectly. And it took a while to sit down and kind of be like, okay, how can we do this? Because you can't disconnect. See, I can't recycle that because then this disconnects this from this, and the base, it literally splits it in half. You're not allowed to split bases in half. So as long as they're not purple, then they're good. Purple is like an intruder. So what's this guy selling? Oh, so he's selling this, which is the constructor bot patent, but I don't have enough. So he's selling cash. So I'm just going to buy cash off him. And let's sell that. What else should I sell you? I probably could sell you a tiny... just trying to think. Actually, you know what? I'm just going to dismiss you. I'm not really intrigued to trading at the moment. So multi-dome here has now been built. And I'm not going to start filling these just yet. I'm just going to try and get the structure planned. So then by doing this, I can go another O2 generator. And then by doing an O2 generator here, I can then do a line of O2 generators and do like bedrooms or something running off this way. Because if at least I connect this up here, then I can actually delete this connection. And then that helps me a lot. So that's what I kind of need to work towards. So if I do an oxygen generator here, which then can connect to there, then what happens, I'll do an oxygen generator line here that will connect into dorms and stuff going this way, and then I can have more stuff going out this way. 2 more biologists, that's grouse. What are we on? We're sitting on 24 of them. I want to get that up to 30, just like the other one. We must be very close to population 100. We might be able to hit that in this episode if nothing else goes wrong. But yeah, I need to get those beds so we actually can provide for these guys and get everything going as well. So this is starting to plan out a tiny bit, and we can actually start seeing the base kind of make form and take shape now. So this guy's going there. I now need to go this way. So what do I want to go with this way is... what do we got? What happened there? There's a trader. What are you trading? Not really interested at the moment. So that was there. We could turn this all into dormitories, really. Which could work into my favor, really. The only issue is... that was another colony ship, more biologists, that's good. I want to do more bars than that, but it really can kind of backfire onto me, actually. So let's do another O2 generator here. And then this is how I'm going to do the dorms, because then I'm going to go here, and we're going to do dormitories. We're going to go a large dormitory right here, which is going to connect into you. And then, yeah, I'm just going to do O2 generators and dormitories this way, and then that will help with a few things, because then this was just a multi-dome, and then, yep, this is going to be a dormitory, and unfortunately these are all single access sort of areas, so that's the annoying thing about this, because then I can go here and connect. Then I need to go here and go dormitory, then that just connects there, and that gets to connect there, and then I might be able to get another one here. So then if I go O2 generator, that gets to go there, and then we're gonna go here and go dormitory again, and that's 3 dorms going off that way. And then what we can do is we can do more dorms going off this way as well. And we're just filling this area as our living space area, and that's what I kind of wanted to do. And it just turns this area, makes us so we always have a huge amount of oxygen, which is what you want. This stuff always takes a lot of water as well, so we need to watch our water grid. Our grid is very close to being used up, so we'll have to watch that as well. Let's have a look at this. This guy has a lot of cash on him, but I'm kind of waiting for some of these things to go, so I'm not really too worried about you. I'm going to dismiss you, actually. And, oh, we're getting some more people in. We just got 1 biologist then. What are we sitting on now? How many biologists? We've got 29, so like 1 more, and we'll get up to 30. And then these guys, I need to connect this as well. And they're getting all these dorms done, and then this is just going to connect all this dormitory area for us, which is what we want. And, you know, want all these guys having nice oxygen and all that sort of stuff. So they're building towards this. And we've got so much material as well that actually is helping towards this. We only have a certain amount free. We're gonna probably have to. I'm probably gonna have to delete these and put in the bigger water extractors just so we're good. I might have to keep some of the small ones, then go bigger. Because yeah, these guys take a bit of water each time they do. But it just means that we have more dorms going now. Because each one of these do 16. So that's 6. That'll be, if I do, well, them 4 together are 64. Then, yeah, so I need to make sure I take account for everyone in this base. And we've run out of medical supplies, apparently. Oh, no. Let's up production. Up in here. Dorm is out of power. Or Dorm is out of water. Structure's out of water. Structure out of power. What's out of power? Oh, is it talking about these ones out of power? Because they're not connected? Yeah, they're not connected, so... Yeah, which structures are struggling with... Yeah, so it's just this one. So yeah, we need to increase our water and all that sort of stuff, so I need to get working towards that. So I'm going to call the episode it here, guys. I'm going to work on just fine-tuning some of this stuff, getting this stuff. We just hit the century, which is a perfect way to end this episode. We are now, our colony has now hit 100 civilizations, but it's citizens, so couldn't end on a perfect note. So we're going to end the episode here, guys. As usual, thank you all for watching. Hope you have an awesome day, and I'll see you all on the next one, so catch you later, guys.